I don't care what he says. He might low-key it, but the first few times they were doing that I don't care how much security you have to go out and directly confront those guys. Yeah. You don't know what they have on them, what they concealed weapon, whatever. Anything might happen in that.
Is?
Isn't it one step? I mean, sure, it starts out as the sexual predator, but aren't the sexual predators these guys you hear about burying a kid's body somewhere?
Sometimes,
really?
Yeah.
You know what that is? That's Tuesday night, Thursday night, Saturday night, 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Take care of 3 time slots. It's that reality thing. Plus, as he said, or you said, somebody said, unlimited supply of these pervs.
I said that. I'm not happy about that.
Unlimited supply. Here's one more tape from last week's episode.
How are you tonight? Fine. Now, what were you doing with your pants there when you were heading towards the door?
My zipper came down. Excuse me. I was just going to go outside and make sure everything's okay.
Well, you brought quite the selection tonight.
Yes, sir.
What do we have here?
Well, that's mine.
I did want to. Yeah. I liked having the guy on the show. You gotta love his rap with these guys.
Oh, he is perfect.
He's so condescending to them.
Right.
Like, hey, you've got all your stuff here, don't you?
Say, what are you planning on doing?
I mean, his delivery's really top notch.
Yeah. Were you going to give any to the 15-year-old?
Oh, no. I don't do that. Right. I got a 15-year-old daughter myself.
Well, come on. So you brought the 12-pack and 2 6-packs.
I said, what did she like to drink? I say I was never what I was going to bring it. You got it in black and white that I said I'd bring it.
And you brought it.
Yes, I did.
You say that.
But she also asked for it.
It appears to be clear from this transcript that you are open to the idea of having sex with this girl.
No. Well, it appeared yes. Would I? No. Or maybe. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What is it, Alonzo? Yes, no, maybe so.
Maybe.
Maybe. So maybe you would have had sex with this girl.
Maybe.
What should happen to you,
Alonzo? I should go to jail.
There you have it.
Okay,
you know what?
There you go.
That's right. Did that blow you out of the water when he said it's a news show, so they can actually take the hidden cameras everywhere? You could move this into 20 different areas of law enforcement.
And once he said it, originally I was thinking, like, ooh, is that bad? FCC, like, giving them too much power? But think about, like, when 60 Minutes does their hidden camera stuff.
Right.
They never get nailed on that.
No, they don't.
You always see the bad guy. Or even when it's, like, whatever, 7 on your side.
Right.
We went to the local muffler place, and they say, and they show the guy on the hand, the camera that's in the handbag. Mm-hmm. You know,
sure.
It's that grainy where he's going, there's going to be $800 to fix it.
Uh-huh.
So there's a way around that.
How cool to talk to that guy. Really, I'm so impressed with that guy. I really am.
And again,
great broadcast journalist.
Good work.
Dumbasses at NBC. The show's on tonight at 9 o'clock against a little thing called American Idol.
It's disappointing that it is.
Where's my grid?
Because everybody ought to see this. If you have the TiVo, make sure you get it taped.
They'll beat unanimous.
Let me fix this right now. Okay, so it's on NBC.
You going to do some reprogramming for the network? With your dream job as a network executive?
First off, they've got them in the wrong order. Deal or No Deal is on at 8 o'clock.
Which really does... Seriously, in my opinion, the dumbest show on television.
A waste of television.
The Predator show's on at 9 against American Idol. Law and Order is on at 10. It's simple. You move the Predator show to 8 o'clock so it's not on against Lost and American Idol.
Right.
And you get away with it at 8 o'clock because it's newsworthy and kids should be watching it so that they know that these guys are bad. And NBC kicks ass.
Yeah, and that is one that I suggest for all parents if you haven't seen this.
You know...
I mean, if you've got teenagers, even if you've got... Mine were a little young and I didn't want to overload them with this, but I sure as hell talk to them after this.
Good.
Because all parents of young kids, especially early teenagers, should watch this show. You got to realize what's out there. It is mind-boggling to me.
Being channeled right now by the ghost of Brandon Tartikoff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, he built the Thursday night back before it's the piece of crap now with Joey and Will and Grace.
Right.
And, I mean, Brandon Tartikoff, the late Brandon Tartikoff would have seen this. He could have smelled this hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Les Moonves. Hey, Leslie. Why don't you steal it for CBS?
But if you do put it on a regular basis, does that then count as an entertainment program? No. Because, he was alluding to the fact that America's Most Wanted or Cops is kind of an entertainment program. That's why they have to pixelate.
Well, maybe it is. Well, gosh.
See, now I don't know. I mean, I'd love to know more about
that. So it's just on once a week.
God knows those lawyers certainly talk our ears off. I'm going to ask them a question.
So you don't whore it out like I would 3 times a week. Right. But you put it on just once a week.
Or you do it every other week.
Oh, you got to have, Mike, you got to have your fix.
Once a week.
You got to make sure you cover that. See, I'm thinking like a lawyer now. You got to have that legal aspect because I don't want those guys pixelated.
What you got to do
God
is
knows they've tried to pixelate.
you got to pick your spot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For God's sakes.
I think just flip those two shows. Flip Deal or No Deal with the Predator show.
Deal or no deal.
Put that on against Lost and
Deal
American
or
Idol.
no deal.
How many legs does that show have? I mean, really, when is that going to reach the finish line?
Well,
do you think that's going to last a long time with Howie just going deal or no? I mean, my God.
Here's the thing. They learned the lesson from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. They've got a stupid game show that people seem to like because there's
But
nothing
at
else
least
on.
Millionaire, they ask questions. This is seriously
Right, that's why
in that case, or is it in
That's why it's so popular. Hold on a second. Before you yell about it and I yell about it.
right?
Have you not watched it?
I did watch it once. I watched it one time, and that was it.
Well,
Twice.
I wish I could say
3 times,
I
maybe.
wish I could say I was as evolved as you.
But
I've watched
God,
it a
I
lot.
feel guilty. You caught me on this. I watched it because there was nothing else on. Damn it!
I got news for
What
you.
if Howie Mandel confronts the Predators? And as soon as he identifies one, he blows up the surgical glove.
Now I'm watching.
Right.
And then you get Chris Hansen on a stage with all the Miss American contestants.
Deal or no deal?
And he's standing up there with all the suitcases. Meanwhile, yeah, it's Howie Mandel, germ-phobic Howie Mandel. Oh, you're a kid toucher. Oh,
Yeah, right,
Oh,
exactly.
hey, I've got my crazy Regis and Kathy Lee glasses on where you can't see that there's a hidden camera in them.
You know, guys like Chris Hansen, John Walsh, all those guys that do this kind of work, I'm in awe of those guys.
Sure.
I think they are doing something with the medium that should be done. It's fantastic.
Good work.
I'm in awe of Howie Mandel.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Deal or no deal?
Deal or no deal?
AP, American Phenomenon. Got a break right now. Howie Mandel on Dateline. Oh, good, Jackie. Howie Mandel on Dateline. Feel or no feel? There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Marteling.
Shave that head, Howie.
We got a break. We will be right back.
Number 15 Arbitron rated The Don and Mike Show. Don and Mike, 3FM.